Are you Trollzor? Why you no knock?
I almost had a killing spree.
Were you the one camping up there in the bell tower? Maybe.
You win.
Flame Wars.
Aw, yeah! First place, bitches! Law!
Video sponsored by Manscaped. Go to the links below for more info. Hey, you know Mondo Media, the animation studio behind Happy Tree Friends, Batman, Spider-Man, Dr. Tran, and other things that were funnier in middle school?
Hey, what the fuck? You got a fucking problem?
Okay, you know what? I apologize. Dr. Tran holds up a lot better than most of that other stuff. So, Mondo Media. Did you know that company's been around since 1988? Yeah, Mondo Media's been active for a long time, and it's pretty difficult to find their history, but according to their archived website from the 90s, they used to specialize in animation for TV show bumpers and cinematics in video games. Games such as Toonstruck starring Christopher Lloyd or Gex the Gecko, a character nobody wants in Smash, except for me, and also everyone on this list. During the late 90s on Mondo's official site, they were hinting at something special that was coming up. Mondo mini-shows. Short cartoons you could watch for free on the internet. Whoa, mama! While many online corporations of the early 2000s crumbled, Mondo became one of the rare studios that managed to thrive off making flash cartoons online. This was in part thanks to banner ads, merchandise sales, plus they had their TV and game work to fall back on, but it looks like internet cartoons became their claim to fame.
Yo, Skeeter here with Billy Bob Thornton and Angelina Jolie. So, you claim you're in love.
That's right, we're Hollywood's hottest couple.
Couple of freaks. When's the divorce?
To this day, they're still making online content, becoming one of the biggest YouTube channels for animation. Although considering how YouTube treats animators, this video could get very dated. While they made many types of cartoons, the big one I'm talking about started in 2010 under the title Dick Figures.
Dance party forward! Yeah!
Oh god, it's so bright. Hang on. Much better. According to Animation Magazine, Dick Figures during 2012 was the most viewed and highest rated animated series on YouTube, making over 54 episodes, one big special, several sponsorship commercials, and then just stopped. Much like a concerned parent whose child raided the bedside cabinet, I have to ask, where did the Dick Figure go? Let's find out, shall we? In this Patreon-sponsored video, requested by Xavier G. You want to decide a video topic for me to cover? More info on the Patreon links below. I might have to buy a new laptop soon. I don't know how much longer this 2015 model can last. It's Juice and Jam time! Our origin story takes us to 2006.
2006! 2006! Yeah, that's it right there!
In the University of Southern California School for Cinematic Arts. This is where two students, Ed Scudder and Zach Keller, became fast friends and made content together, forming Ramochoso, a production company. The duo made everything from commercials, short films, and music videos using live action, animation, and puppets, which implies puppets exist in their own realm that's neither live action or animated. Unfortunately, the two could not come up with a better studio name. On one fateful day of laughing at their own jokes, Ed Cutter came up with an idea proclaiming, "Let's make a show about stick figures." And so it began. Here is where they took their idea to the animation studio's 6-point harness to animate the pilot.
Fuck! I can't find my fingers!
You don't have any.
Brilliant! Make 54 episodes of this. Mondo Media picked up the pilot and a few changes were made. Besides the obvious designs, the red one got less crazier and blue less deadpan. This became the Dick Figures everyone loved. Well, statistically, it's not possible that every single person loved it, but it was still very popular. Dick Figures from 2010 follows two stick figures named Red and Blue. Apologies if you're colorblind. Blue's just an average guy trying to live his life while Red comes in to screw everything up. It's just the standard odd couple formula. No, I never watched Dick Figures when it was active. This right now is my first time, and yeah, it's pretty dated. Early 2010s humor. Remember when people overuse words like epic, beard, awesome, mustache, or bacon?
You're about to learn the secret of how we get really funny. GIFs. Alright, let's load these up.
God, oh, but I have to admit, there are still a lot of moments that are so strange yet still funny. They throw in every idea they have into the story. You have to respect that. I think season 2 is where they really nailed the humor. I can't explain it, it just works, and it's weird. Well, not all the time. This is definitely something that'll make me switch between cringing to laughing my ass off. But regardless, I'd recommend this.
Season 2, motherfucker!
The episodes have almost no continuity. One episode can be an Inception parody, the others can be them in ancient Rome or space. Don't think about it. Besides the two main dicks, the show is full of other near one-dimensional characters, like Raccoon, the wise Japanese raccoon character, or something. He's Japanese, I guess. There's girls that are just like dumb. And then there's Lord Tourette's, who yells stuff. That's it.
Oh, and what the fuck are you, little kitty?
I'm a nature's a ninja.
Oh, lovely. And this asshole makes a great zombie.
It was a different time. Then again, I still rewatch Tourette's Guy videos, so shush. Also ignore the Japanese raccoon. In retrospect, Ed has admitted there were a lot of things that should have been toned down, especially the, racist stuff. It was a different time. In its prime, Dick Figures managed to be Mondo Media's most viewed series, making them plenty of money back when YouTube's algorithm rewarded clicks over watch time. Once the series wrapped up season 4, the crew gave themselves a choice on what to do next. Do another season, try to make a TV show, or raise money for a movie. At the time, Kickstarter was this exciting new opportunity that can in no way disappoint us whatsoever, so they chose to crowdsource the movie, Dick Figures. The movie.
Actually, that's not what happens. The way Kickstarter works is if you don't reach your minimum pledge amount, ours is $250,000, all of the money goes back to the backers. We don't keep any of it, it all goes back to you guys, and there's no movie. And Ed and I die in the streets.
Nah, just kidding. With a goal of $250,000, the campaign grossed over $313,000, making it, at the time, the most successful animation project on Kickstarter. Plus, with the extra money, they promised to make the movie longer than originally planned. It was going to be 30 minutes, but they had enough for an hour-long movie, which released online and in select theaters in 2013.
Dude, you saved my life!
I know.
What's your name?
I know. I'm Red.
My name's Blue. No matter what happens, I promise, I will always be your friend.
I know. 'Cause I'm awesome!
DF the movie is an origin story about how Red met Blue. Turns out Red was from space, I guess, and they become friends. Anyway, Blue needs to impress a girl, so the duo somehow end up on a quest to retrieve a mystical sword by traveling all over the world from France to Japan. And by Japan, I mean every stereotype of Japan.
I am so angry.
I'm in danger of failing at Ninja Video Game Academy.
Well, what happened when Bruce comes out? I'm in love with him.
Fuck you.
Hey, it's better than what the Looney Tunes did with Japan. Which, speaking of, look at that. They got modern Looney Tunes voice actor Eric Bauza to voice the new villain, Lord Takagami.
Oh, it's hot in there. Oh no, actually, so hot. Look at my Asian sweat, it's disgusting, oh my god.
The movie is self-contained while being filled with all the same humor the shorts are known for. It's mostly all jokes, but there is like one character moment that actually made me feel betrayed, like, wow, I cared about these dumb characters and also, fuck you, Red. It's nothing too special, but Dick Figures is a pretty well-made movie that's worth watching if you're into this type of humor. I categorize it as Lego movie-ish. I'm looking at the old comments when this Kickstarter was announced. Of course, there's a lot of supportive fans, but also people asking, why does something involving stick figures cost over $200,000? Even this intellectual YouTube user with over 5 subscribers gloated in the comments with, "Are you telling me that you guys think it takes that much money to make a stick figures animation? LOL, so dumb. You must not know much about animation." People, for animation, 200,000 ain't shit. As singer and songwriter Neo once said, "You know the Boondocks? They animate that in Korea. It's like $1 million per episode." Obviously, Dick Figures isn't as detailed, but if you look hard enough, you can find the official Dick Figures art book to give you a new perspective. Ooh, paperback. That's right, an art book for a bunch of stick figures, which is what I'd normally say, but you and I just gotta remember,
Animation takes a long time!
the animation here is actually better than you'd expect it to be. The way they move during the action is impressive. You can tell there's some weight to these characters, and it's easy to follow the fast pace. Even the web series had a few action scenes like this. There's a lot of rules animators have to follow. It's something tons of people just don't think about. Mouth poses for every syllable, the weight of the line work, even mapping out how the environments are laid out and where characters are placed. These are things we take for granted and don't ever notice until someone screws up and makes an hour-long rant video about it with most of the comments deleted.
Now, not all of that money goes towards production of the film. In fact, Kickstarter and Amazon take almost 10% of the budget right off the bat.
Okay, the point is it's a lot, so I'm just gonna fast forward through all this. Using 7 animators to draw 100,000 frames in a single year, Dick Figures the movie is one of the fastest 2D movies ever drawn. As for the show, every episode took about 2 weeks to create with the same amount of animators. It was a full-on production, even down to the original music scored for practically every episode, in such a wide variety of sounds. You can still buy the series soundtrack off iTunes, making my editing job much easier. My favorite song of theirs is called In the Cité, which is not based off any existing classic overused song, and if it was, it'd be filed under parody, hopefully. Well, that sucked. While I get this sorted, we'll be back after these messages where you'll see what became of the Dick Figures after the movie's release. Commercial break. After the 2013 movie, what's next for Dick Figures? More awkward interviews with the press?
You too.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, it's a good start.
That, but also, as said in a Reddit AMA and written in the art books, after just completing Dick Figures the movie, the creators are on to their next animated feature film, and much, much more. Well, that never happened, and no, I'm not trying to fake you out again. 1 month after the movie's release in 2014, Dick Figures made a 5th and final season that is still currently under a small paywall. Comparing seasons 1 and 5, there's really nothing all that different, same as it's ever been. Well, they did do a few ads for Jack Link's Beef Jerky that were officially uploaded at half the frame rate for some reason. Thanks. They had the Comic Kamikaze contest where they would animate fan comics. Thankfully, no one was injured. And there was that weird offshoot titled Chick Figures about the Daughters of Red and Blue. Yeah, I should have called it Vagina Figures.
If I work at the comic shop, I can get paid to read comics all day! Lame! You should party with me last night, bitch! I'm still drunk!
These aired on Fusion TV. What the heck is that? Oh, it's a TV channel that aired a cartoon shorts compilation show entitled Like, Share, Die, which is something every YouTuber will soon repeat in our future dystopia. Like, share, die. Chick Figures was basically the same show, but they're girls now, and I guess the Avengers was really getting popular, so they worked in a bunch of comic book references. Though I like how it's more of a focus show on them just working retail rather than the duo in space or other random locations. Plus their dialogue gives me some panty and stocking vibes.
Hey, bitch! I'm coming too! I need to walk off this hangover!
After that, the final 54th episode of Dick Figures released on July 2014. Figured Out. It had a nice little send-off with some cute payoffs to long-running gags. The characters grew old, and as with life, they grew apart and now have daughters to bridge the spin-off. The final few seconds of the finale take place in the exact spot the first episode started, thus closing the loop. Just like the movie Looper.
Lewis? Redward? Wow, hey man, how you doing?
Good, man, good. Just dropped my daughter off at kindergarten.
Really? Me too. Wow, man, it's been ages.
Yeah, dude, great to see you. Wanna get some beer?
Nah, man, I don't drink anymore. But thanks.
Oh, okay. Well, wanna hang out?
Yeah, sure. What do you want to do?
We can just go watch some cartoons.
Yeah, that sounds awesome.
They made the Jack Link's beef jerky ads after the finale, but that don't count as a final episode. Shut up. So, where are they now? We'll find out after these sponsored messages. Manscaped, back at it again. It's, yep, Manscaped. You want to shave your Lawnmower 3.0. It's not for your face, it's for anywhere below your neck. It's TSA friendly. You'd wish the TSA would cuff your clean-shaven balls for carrying this around. Get 20% off plus free shipping and 2 free gifts with the code TAXI20 at manscaped.com. And look at this, it's got a light in case you're spelunking on the moon and want to shave. It's perfect for where the sun don't shine. I'm too afraid to look at my own reflection in the mirror, so this is perfect for me. And don't worry about cuts, it's skin-safe technology. No nicks, no snags guaranteed. Plus, the 3.0 is backwards compatible, meaning you can use the 2.0's replaceable ceramic trimmer blade, and vice versa. PS4 ain't backwards compatible, but this is. Once again, get 20% off plus free shipping and 2 free gifts with the code TAXI20 at manscaped.com. Your balls will thank you, and so will I. Manscaped also works for female sexes too.
Oh my god, he finally shut up. Stay tuned.
It's truly over as the official website dickfigures.com has expired. It now leads to the portfolio of some guy named Richard Figures, cause Dick is short for Richard for some reason, I don't get it. But that leaves the question, why did one of the biggest YouTube cartoons end?
Warrior1396 asks, hey Dick Figures dudes, what the
Good question. Yeah, we don't know.
Well, there are 54 episodes, which is almost 52, thus I assume Mondo Media wanted to be like TV and live by the infamous 52 episode rule, which doesn't make any sense when you're a YouTube show, but then again, I put commercial bumpers in my videos. I get the feeling after this possible contract expiration, the creators got tired of the same thing for so long and wanted change. Plus, they got out at the right time. The movie and the 5th season were made after YouTube changed the algorithm from preferring view count to now leaning towards watch time. This has caused Mondo Media to now upload their future content to streaming services like Verve. Go watch Last Man, it's great. But what about Ed and Zach?
Yeah, R&B in the house. That's red and blue, not rhythm and blues.
Shorty make that booty clap, put that butt into my lap, cruising down these ghetto streets, jamming to my dubstep beats. Should a dinosaur.
Where did the duo go after ending their web cartoon? Did they become Let's Players? No, God no, even they have self-respect. Ed Scudder now works in TV animation and became the lead showrunner for LEGO's Unikitty series, which, oh yeah, that character's face is totally a dick figure, wow. That show's fast style of humor fits well with Ed's brand. Meanwhile, Zach Keller became a writer for a bunch of stuff. He's doing comic books, graphic novels, and many of those Telltale games. Oh. It was a different time. He's still getting work, don't worry. So it worked out pretty well for the creators. Maybe not so much for Mondo Media and animation on YouTube. The internet's ever changing, so you just gotta adapt to it and maybe things will go in your favor. Where will I, Pan Pizza of RebelTaxi, be 5 years from now? Let's not think about that, okay?
Making babies. These are sounds that sound cool. In the microphone.
Ooh, I'm cool. I'm cool.
Don't give up. Challenge again.
Mondo Mini Shows and Studio Works Entertainment proudly present Happy Tree Friends, First Blood. 5 million fans around the world have fallen in love with cuddles, and now you will too. Warning, the following has been edited for television due to mature content and complete lack of taste. And now they're available for the first time on DVD. For only $19.95, you can be the first of your friends to own Volume 1 of Happy Tree Friends. You'll receive over 2 hours of bone-crunching material. We guarantee you'll have to turn your head away or your money back. Call within the next 20 minutes and you'll get free this bonus DVD with even more outrageously wicked footage. That's 2 DVDs for only $19.95. Call now. You must be 18 years old or older.
That's what's on my mind. This is my planet.
You got room for a brother on your planet?